Lauren, we're discussing networking and personal branding.
Okay.
Yes, so don't know what field you're in, but that's what we're talking about, trying to provoke why certain things don't happen the way they happen because of fear, alignment, choices, yes, networking, the people around you. Why are you keeping wrong friends who are accountants when you are brain? Be with people who brain. That's how the excellency starts to. So table, and then this guy asked this girl, "What do you want me to buy for you?" And then he said, "I want Hungry Lion. But I only get you that 100 if you can spell it." They said, just don't give me KFC. Understand? KFC. It was just straightforward.
Yeah.
And a lot of us have done things that, so she ended up getting a KFC that in her mind was she wanted. She wanted Hungry Lion. Since we're speaking about networking and personal branding now, I'll give an example that why do we study things that we do not intend to become? For clarity's sake, if we can all respond with that. Why do people why would you go and do business administration when you're an artist? Or why would you go and do engineering when you're a vocalist or a guitar player? Just for clarity, see, we're talking about personal branding and networking. So in those lines, as we go around, why do you think people, maybe not you personally, but why do you think people do that? Yes.
Okay, so just on the IDP, in most instances, it's either somebody thinks if they do something that is school related, education wise, they'll have money first as quick as possible. Maybe they'll have employment as quick as possible. There's that.
It's far from the truth.
Yeah, there's that perspective whereby people now think only acquiring education can make you reach where you want to be, right? And then these other skills and talents and everything, people look at it as a by the way thing, something that is just when you have nothing to do. When actually it's something that you have to do for the rest of your life, right?
And things are good time.
Exactly.
Life is hard.
It's plan B. Exactly.
Yeah.
We look at those things as plan B when they're actually our plan A, right? What we are supposed to look at as plan B is what we did this, right?
So I feel like to connect everything from the start on what you said about fighting people's acceptance,
Yeah.
Then we come to him about the Hungry Lion and KFC stuff, the example you gave. You mentioned fear. So it all comes back to how do we know ourselves?
Right.
Okay, so some people, they're only doing it for others, not for yourself. Okay, why should I do engineering when I'm into graphic designing?
That's right.
I want to impress you now. So the fact that I don't know that I need to believe in myself, it's hard for me to choose what I want. I want to do it for my neighbor to say that, okay, Justin is going to school. Again, it all begins with parents. I feel like our parents, they also play a role, because we all need their support for us to do what we do.
Like with parents,
Yes,
Yeah.
because
validation.
I've watched a lot of movies. Like yesterday, I was watching a movie from, I think, Nigeria. The woman was into, I don't know what's that, but she didn't get support from the mother, okay? Because the mother wanted her to do nursing, but her, she was busy with her own thing, and she wasn't supported. She was supported when she was successful. Now imagine about that. So it's hard for also children to do what they want, because they want to do what their parents want. Okay, they want to make them proud, etc. So we combine fear and want to make people happy. At the end of the day, no wonder you find that you start something, you fail. Why do you fail? Because there was no passion in it. You are only doing it for the sake of someone else. So it comes like,
sorry, just to orient Lauren, what are we discussing?
Also,
cool.
in that,
Yeah.
There is just one thing that I also wanted to add to what he was saying, right? I think what I was describing essentially was imposter syndrome, right? Well, 'cause-
Mention it earlier, remember?
Imposter syndrome is the one thing that you don't really give much thought to when you're about to get into doing what you love. The reason I asked the question I did, if you want to make people feel good, why do you feel afraid when they do? The answer to that is you know that you have to keep on doing it, and you're not sure. You don't know if you're gonna be able to do the same thing again, right? So with my goal, and that's the funny thing, right? Like, just keep on doing it, keep on getting better. Don't be afraid to get better, you know, because that's what people will remember you for. Yeah, in our context though, it's difficult because often the reaction to uniqueness is Mazimvelo, you know, like as
Bro,
like
preach to the choir.
you can't be unique because you're considered cheeky or you're considered weird or pompous or very
We live in
crude.
a very jealous society.
Yeah, or as it is so crudely